Hey, Nick Artigo here. I'm going to talk about mountain pose, or Tadasana as it's known in yoga circles, and proper alignment. And these principles of proper alignment in this basic posture, this basic standing posture, apply to every other standing posture. But we're going to start with the feet. Foundation is always first. So with the feet, I want to get the feet parallel with each other. There are several variations here. So the feet are parallel, and one variation has the big toes touching each other and the heels slightly apart. So from the back it looks kind of like this. My big toes are touching, my heels are slightly apart. From the front, it looks like this. Another variation, the feet are about hips distance apart, the hips being the hip joints, not what I perceive to be the outside edge of my hips. So, hips distance or big toes touching, either way. What I want to do is take my toes up, lift my toes, and spread them out, and then place them back down. So working on being able to lift all of your toes, spread them out, and then put them back down. Kind of looks like this. Really spread those toes out, and then place them on the ground. Work towards being able to do that. If you can't spread your toes out, a good exercise is to place the fingers in between the toes and work them that way. That is the natural state of the human foot. If you look at societies where they don't wear shoes, the toes tend to be spread out. Our toes in Western culture tend to be close together because we wear shoes that keep them close together. It keeps our balance poor. We tend to have poor balance because our toes don't spread out. So in yoga, we're trying to improve our movement patterns. We want to improve the foundation of every posture. So spread the toes as much as you can. Spread them in, place them down. From there, going up the chain, big toes, everything spread. I'm going to place my feet close together, and then I'm going to stand up tall. As I'm standing up tall, I want to line up my shoulders, my ears, my hips, my knees and ankles. I want to be sure that my lumbar spine, the lower back, is neither rounded that way or excessively the other way. I want to find neutral position. A good way to find neutral is to tuck the tailbone under, then point it out, and then find that in between place. So from there, we have the joints in the body stacked, shoulders down away from the ears, fingertips are reaching toward the floor, and the fingers are extended. I'm looking straight ahead. So with each inhale, I'm tuning the breath into the body. Every inhale, I'm going to think about the crown of my head lifting up. So when I inhale, the crown of the head lifts up, and when I exhale, I reach the fingertips down toward the floor. The shoulders sink down away from the ears. I'm thinking about grounding on the exhale. So on every exhale, I'm thinking about the energy in my body sinking through my heels and going into the earth. Every inhale, I'm thinking about pulling and drawing up energy into my body. As my feet are planted there, I'm bringing the heels toward each other. My big toes are planted into the ground, but I'm also bringing the heels. It's like a force where I'm bringing the heels toward each other. That solidifies my base, and that applies to every yoga posture where you're standing. Could be triangle poses, warrior poses. You're always trying to bring the heels toward each other with the force. And it's hard to see, but basically, when you do that, when your heels are grounded and your big toes are grounded, toes are spread, what you feel is some activity in the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, and the glutes, solidifying your base there. So that's the mountain pose Tadasana, principles of anatomy, principles of alignment applied to that posture. If you got any benefit from this video, just leave a comment below. Or if you'd like to get instant access to content that's not available on the blog or the regular YouTube channel, then click the link that's connected to this video and you will have a chance to sign up for the Run Better Now VIP Club and get that. Thank you.